Alright guys, so we started one last time on an episode, but we have a new segment kind of on our show, and it's going to be a debate. And pretty much it's going to take one superhero or a video game character, and we're going to clash them together.
Triple W.
And
Who would win?
Debate. Triple W, who would win? We're going to debate whether or not blah blah would win versus blah blah blah. So today we are going to do Magneto versus Spider-Man. And I think today it's just going to be Joey and Jesus debating this, and I will referee, and I will let you all know who I think will win.
Okay, first of all, before we get into this, is this the Spider-Man that has the web blasters, or is this the Spider-Man that can actually like shoot web out of his body?
Probably the one that would shoot out of his body. Just
yeah, because that's good, because Spider-Man would be fucked because Magneto would crush those.
Okay, so it's actual radioactive, I guess you could say,
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Is there any Magneto version that you want?
No. Can I chime in on the black suit?
Okay, yeah, there we go. So
You want to be black suit.
black suit, radioactive.
Yeah.
Any Magneto version?
Any Magneto version? I'm going to say, no.
Okay,
Just
so
Magneto in
just
general.
Magneto in
Because
general.
I feel like no matter...
You're gonna get the same version. He has the same powers.
Yeah.
Unless he has like suits or whatever. Okay, Joey. So who wants to go first? We're gonna rock paper scissors for this.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
No, we're gonna rock paper scissors for this.
Rochambeau. What the
What the fuck was that?
Rochambeau.
All right, guys. So this is Joey's first point as to why Magneto will win.
I feel like Magneto will win just due to the fact of the matchup. I mean, he can control anything magnet, like anything metal, like he can control it. He can manipulate the magnetic field to like levitate and hover and shit like that. So I mean, if he wanted to, he could fucking tear down a skyscraper on top of Spider-Man. And plus, in the comic books and stuff, he's done some crazy shit with his powers. Like, he's actually picked up parts of Earth itself to be saved when he's a good guy. Like, he saves Earth just by, like, picking up a certain city and moving it over. But it causes him, like, tremendous, like, it's tremendous on him, like, his mentality to do it, you know, his powers, it strains him. But, like, if he wanted to, like, he could just levitate up in the sky and drop a big metal building on top of Spider-Man.
And this is Jesus' rebuttal to Joey.
Okay, why I think Spidey would win. Now, keep in mind this is Black Suit Spidey. He's a lot more aggressive. So yes, Magneto's got all these powers that can kind of shield him from the outside, but I'm sure that in his aggression, Spidey will find a way to get through that, one way or another. But say Magneto isn't using his shield or any kind of shield to protect him, and this is a fair fight. I think in that aggression, because that's his most prominent feature whenever he's in a black suit. You know, he gets easily irritated, and he's more dangerous. We don't care about lives, so to speak. So, and he's pretty smart. I mean, he's one of the top kids in high school. So, with that aggression added on, I really think...
You were done. Alright, so Joey, your last chance to... Y'all are going to get two apiece. Closing argument. Alright, your timer starts now.
My only thing is, Jesus said if it was a fair fight, but what kind of superhero would not want to, like, get the advantage on the other one if it's a fight? Like, why wouldn't you want to crush the other guy?
Okay. And
Is that it?
That's it.
That's it, alright.
That's all I need.
He's actually winning this, Jesus. You better pull it out of your ass or something. Alright, Jesus, your timer starts now.
okay. Given that if it's not going to be a fair fight, then you know that symbiote Spidey's not going to play a fair fight. He's going to want to kill you. So, with that being said, Magneto better watch his back. Because even though I said it could be a fair fight, in the end it won't be. You know, Spidey's going to use whatever he's got in his arsenal.
Said that he would use anything that he could use. He's more aggressive and all that, but and he's going to, like, he don't care about lives and all that. You said that, and he's going to, like, use what he can do. But is that still going to be enough to take down somebody of the stature that Magneto is.
I will admit that it may be hard, even for, like, given his increased strength and more likeliness to use that in an aggressive way. It may be hard for it, but I think that Spidey could definitely overcome it. You know, even if he doesn't use his web, he's gonna use his fist. And like I said, there's no protection. Magneto has that going for him. And like you said before, he can move buildings and all that stuff. But I mean, if you take all that away from him, which I'm not really sure if there is.
But you can't take it away
Yeah.
from him because he
take-
is who he is.
Yeah, if you can't take it away.
So that's your argument, is if you take everything that Magneto has, Spider-Man can beat him.
If Spider-Man can find a way. Just think about it. Fuck.
Yeah, bitch, magnets.
Science, bitch.
Magnets are his biggest advantage, but they can also be his disadvantage, and I'm sure Peter could figure out a way.
I don't see how, like, what if he wanted to build like a mecha suit and stomp Spidey's ass? I don't see that being a disadvantage.
What if he gets all? I'm sorry, like I cut in. What if he gets all of the rodent spray in the world and sprays it on Spider-Man?
Kill him.
Show with a can of Raid.
All right,
Now, bitch.
all right. So are we done? Are we done? Anything
I'm gonna
else?
leave it to the fans. Let the commenters comment on what they.
Well, me and Matt are gonna talk it over. Alright guys, so we talked this over. Each man had both their merits. Each man gave it their all. And each man told why and why the other person would lose. But we decided that the winner of this first debate, well, second debate, but first in the series, is not Spider-Man. It's Magneto.
Yeah.
And the reason being,
Because Jesus tried to fucking say that if you took everything from Magneto, then Spider-Man would win.
You might as well just fight a little kid.
yeah, you were pretty much saying that if Peter Parker
He might as well be beating up a civilian.
beat up a civilian, you take everything away from Magneto, and maybe Spider-Man would win.
I get that was kind of a dumb argument.
You just fought yourself on that one.
You did. You said why Spider-Man would lose. You didn't say why.
You literally kicked your own ass.
Alright, Jesus has Hercules, Cody has Swamp Thing. The debate for Swamp Thing against Hercules starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so, I don't know too much about Swamp Thing, but I'm pretty knowledgeable on Hercules. He came from Olympian descendancy, so not just any, but Zeus. So, like, that's a pretty big advantage. He's above human, so he's got strength, endurance, he's smart. So I really think that him being not only that, but like having that God aspect, even if he is a demigod, he's going to be able to persevere his challenges.
You got 5 seconds left. Alright. Rebuttal starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing may not be a demigod or a god, but there's one thing that he is, and that is immortal. Reason being immortal is he has all the connections to everything living that is vegetation on this earth. So he goes down, any vegetation on any planet really, so he goes down, he can reanimate himself to be something else. With that being said, you said that Hercules was superior, or had high intellect. Well, so Swamp Thing has superior intellect where he can grow a brain to fit on top of his head to make him even smarter to outsmart his opponents. Not only that, but he has the power of possession, meaning he could possess either Hercules or one of his loved ones to distract Hercules from the battle. He's also connected to every element on Earth, so he can use anything from copper to zinc to iron to throw at Hercules to kill him.
Minute's done. Alright, you got Hercules rebuttal in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, you just mentioned that Swamp Thing was immortal. Well, guess what? So is Hercules. Hercules has the god side of him, which is why he is immortal. He can survive in the vacuums of space. Not only that, his physical resistance is the only one above him in terms of physical resistance to any kind of pain is his dad himself, Zeus. So it doesn't matter really what Swamp Thing throws at him. He's gonna be able to endure, and on top of that as well, his strength level. He can lift things up to 100 tons his weight. Like that's his. He's pretty strong. So I mean, honestly, I feel like.
That's a minute.
Okay.
Are you good?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, rebuttal for Swamp Thing in 5, 4, 3, 2.
You said 100 times his weight, right?
100
tons.
tons.
100 tons times his weight. Well, I was granted the 2 minutes that I was allowed to look up Swamp Thing, and one of the things that he can do is, no matter how big an object is, he can use the mass of his body to lift and do anything, meaning he could transport a world if he wanted to. He can bring anything down on top of Hercules, and Hercules is not immortal. He's been killed multiple times. Previously, we had a debate against Kratos and Hulk, and one of those people killed him, and it wasn't the Hulk. Also, Zeus is now dead because of who? Kratos, who you just lost to. Anyway.
But Kratos. Well, I guess I should. Never mind.
Anyway, Swamp Thing can, like I said, do anything with his mass to do anything to Hercules, including trap him in something that Hercules cannot get out of. Using something like an element to, say, cement him into something that he will not escape from.
Back and forth.
Alright, y'all ready? Alright, 2 minutes starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
No, I'm good. You have the floor.
Bitch, I had the floor last time.
Yeah, you have the floor now.
All right.
Time's running.
Now you've made some pretty good points. I will say that.
You haven't.
Really hard to argue against. Bringing Kratos into this was the worst point that you had thus far, because that has nothing to do with it. So we're gonna throw that out the window.
But we didn't say which Hercules this was.
We're talking about motherfucking
Are we talking about Disney?
Hercules.
You talking about Disney? Okay, then we could just delete the whole fucking cartoon and be done with it. Just take the eraser. Something you just take his eraser and erase all the fucking paper and be done.
Okay, fine. If we're gonna go and talk about the Olympic god Hercules.
I'll tell you what, Swamp Thing will grow Hercules one of these fucking leaves, and you can fan Swamp Thing all day if you want to.
No. He will throw a lightning bolt at his ass before
What?
anything.
He ain't gonna throw no lightning bolt.
He has the power to throw
He
a
will
fucking
absorb
lightning
it. He can absorb everything Hercules can throw at him. You're beating up a plant. It's a fucking plant that can regrow anytime he wants to.
Photosynthesis, bitch.
Photo fucking synthesis.
I still don't believe that Swamp Thing is... Okay. Can Swamp Thing... Fuck, I don't know where I'm going.
Can he what?
I
Can
don't
he
30?
be Hercules' ass? Yeah, he can.
No, it cannot be Hercules' ass.
Hercules can come down here right now and that fucking tree will kick him out.
I doubt it.
20 seconds.
Go ahead.
No, I'm good. I'm done. I'm dropped the mic already.
No, you didn't drop it. You better pick it up back the fuck up.
10 seconds.
Oh man, just admit you lost. Swamp Thing, all the way, can regrow, elemental, you know, he just,
Hercules
he's
is
the
God.
best.
Fuck you.
He was.
Damn, that's it, boys.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I gotta go just because of the mere fact that he's not immortal. Like, if he was immortal, if Hercules was immortal, then there would be a fight, but...
Yeah, Swamp Thing really can regenerate though. If you like burn him down, if there's like a blade of grass, he'll come back up. I didn't know that.
He's a cool dude.
That was cool.
That's the reason why I picked him.
Swamp This is the finale of the debate for who would win. Me and Joey, we are in the finals. I got ARES, Ares, and you got Liquid Snake. Damn. Okay.
So I go first since I do
Yes.
first.
Yes. Good luck.
Good luck. Okay, Liquid Snake. He's the brother of Solid Snake, the son of Big Boss. He can pretty much do all the things, if you've been keeping up with the video, that Solid Snake can do. I mean, he had the same training, but just in a different part of the country. But one thing that he is better that Solid Snake is that he is an expert pilot. He flies a gunship. He's able to take down jets with a helicopter, and that's saying something. That's pretty impressive. Because jets can fly at Mach speeds and helicopters cannot. And how would he take down a god? I think he could probably do it with his airship. I feel like he could probably blow him to hell with his gunship. And plus, if Ares doesn't like grow into like the super tall form that he is, I feel like maybe he could hang with hand-to-hand combat.
Now for your rebuttal for Ares in 3, 2, 1.
So Ares, we've had a lot of gods on here today.
No.
So Ares is a god. It's true. It's true. Don't be jealous. You know, expert at war. He's the god of war. You know, he knows everything, every war tactic that has came from Indians and cavemen to Liquid Snake and now. So he has the army of him, like the Ares army, the demons and all that kind of stuff. You know, he's in there with Hades. He can rise up the demons. I feel like that the demons would be able to take out Liquid without Ares lifting a finger. But if Ares does have to do the dirty work, you know, he's a god, super strength. And I don't think Liquid Snake has the strength to carry over to do this fight. I feel like just with his brute strength alone, Ares could win this.
I can't really argue that he probably could not hang hand-to-hand combat with Ares, and the demons would probably give him a little trouble, but there's one saving grace for Liquid, and that's his Metal Gear. If he pilots the Metal Gear and fights Ares in his Metal Gear,
I'm not gonna lie.
if he fought Ares in his Metal Gear, I feel like that pretty much puts them at evil playing ground, because I feel like that's his equalizer. If he gets into Metal Gear, I don't think Ares knows much about combat with Metal Gear. I don't think he would know what it is. It'd be something from the far future, and he'd be like stunned at what it would be like if he laid eyes on it. And plus, Metal Gear has tons of weapons at its arsenal to use against Ares that Ares isn't familiar with. So I feel like it'd put him at level playing field.
Cody and Ares.
Ares, here we go.
And Ares. 3, 2, 1.
That would be a really cool fight between Metal Gear Rex and Ares. However, if you take into consideration that once they get on a level playing field, I don't feel like both of them will fight fair. So, one person would do something dirty, and Ares would have to grow into a super tall being, like you mentioned, where his sword is even bigger than Metal Gear Rex. One strike with that, I don't think Liquid Snake would be getting it.
Yeah, this is the 2-minute one. He got his rebuttal, and now this is the 2-minute one.
Oh, okay. You guys ready? In 3, 2, 1.
Back to the uneven, like we've said that a bunch throughout these debates about playing unfair. So I feel like if they're in the same universe fighting one another, I feel like Liquid would definitely get his hands on the box, Pandora's box. He would get his hands on that and be able to unleash the powers of that.
But you gotta know, like, he could unleash the powers, but it only makes him bigger.
Yeah.
It don't make his Metal Gear Rex bigger.
Right.
It would give him a lot more strength, but Ares is still that god for him.
But he could
Super
also
strength.
he could set the Metal Gear to like autopilot, and that'd be a 2-on-1.
But I feel like the Metal Gear would be a football for Ares, and he would just punt it out of there.
But I feel like the ray gun on it, or the rail gun, not the ray gun, the rail gun. Ray's a totally another thing.
He is, but again, football, punt. And you know, Ares has his axe, his sword, all his weapons at his disposal. He don't even have to hold. He can just throw them at Liquid.
True.
Joey, you got anything? You got 45 seconds.
I mean, he's the son of Big Boss too. I mean,
He is the son of Big Boss. But you gotta think, Liquid Snake was also the imperfections of Solid Snake.
yeah, that is true. But I feel like even though he is the imperfections of Solid Snake, he still has the bloodline of. He still got the DNA from Big Boss.
And Ares still has the DNA of Zeus. Off camera, Jesus is like, oh my god.
He's over there juggling. Yeah.
Alright, are we... Big Ares, please!
And we're done.
Give it to us straight.
All right, so
No chaser.
God. So honestly, it was a good debate. There's good rebuttals from
I
both
just have a
sides.
question. Was I debating for Ares or Ares? I might have got this completely wrong.
Might have been a different.
It might have been Febreze for all we know. For the debate on Ares and Liquid Snake, there was good points on both sides,
Very good points.
but the decision come down to Ares.
Because he's a god.
Well, yeah, one, he is a god. Two, he's got the side of power and of Hades there with him. No mere human can take that
You
on.
know, like, yes, Liquid is probably like more superior in human-wise, but still, it all comes down to it being God versus human. No matter how superior.
Oh, it's not just a god versus human thing. I mean, hell, I think a human can take a god. It's all on intellect, power, and strength, but it's Liquid Snake versus Ares.
If y'all are wondering why we're saying Ares, it's because my brother don't have to spell.
I just want to know how the hell you would have debated Crash
Crash
Bandicoot.
Bandicoot. Could you have debated Crash Bandicoot?
I guess Liquid Snake probably not.
I will jump on you and put you down 2 inches. That's all I got.
And then put on the mask. Call me Aku Aku. What was it? Baku Baku.
Aku.
Yeah,
All
that
I
was
remember
fun.
is
That was
anytime you jumped on that box, you were like, that one noise.
Alright, so are we... Is this Capital
We're
N.E.R.D
wrapping
episode
this
3 and
mother
4?
up. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you didn't agree with any of these debates,
Let us know.
let us know in the comments. Ask, what was that?
Maybe it was the Ares.
Oh no.
Febreze is out here.
Anyway, let us know in the comments anything you didn't agree with. Tell us your point of the story. Get in the conversation down below. You got anything to say, Jesus?
Don't hate
Don't
us.
hate us.
Tell your damn friends.
Tell your damn friends and be fucking foxy.
Tell your mama.
Yeah, they say the way I act is immature. Well, don't be mad at me because you're feeling insecure. The only golf I ever tried to play was miniature. And when you asked me sign your book, smiley face my signature. But my parents raised me right, they were sticklers. And we don't even fight, we're like oil and some vinegar. Getting a job is like a